Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 coming to you this Monday morning, April 27th. We're looking at the last partial days of the SPY ETF market profile here on Window Trader. And as you can see, we are looking to gap higher for the sixth time this month. First off, I hope you all had a good weekend. Had a very good weekend. Did a bunch of consultations. And it's kind of humbling, the people you speak to throughout the world. I did one with a gentleman from Germany, somebody from the United Kingdom, and somebody from the United States. Pretty cool, and realize how, no matter how big this world is, how small it is when it comes to globalization, and how easy it is to talk to people and to educate. So it's pretty cool. So thanks to all those people. So let's get to what is going on today. Now, yes, I said on Friday I did not like this price action. And I didn't. And I said I would expect it to be repaired at some point. Obviously, this morning, and I also said there's a chance that because we finished up here, we had a price probe in M period, we had a price spike when Jade took out eyes high. That this kind of structure could also bring in new buying. Well, as of right now, that's what we're doing as we're looking to gap higher. In the bigger picture, we are still having an inside week as of right now, and we still have an inside month for right now. We still have an 11-day balance right now. I said the spring is tightening. The water is boiling. We are going to pop at some point. The question is when, and the question is which way. The big step for the bulls so far is, even though it's an 11-day balance, you can use this last 2 days as a 2-day balance, and the ES had an inside day. We did not, barely, so you could actually say we were close to it. So on the shortest time frame, the daily, we're coming out of a 2-day balance, inside day to the upside, pretty positive. Now the question is, do we come out of the inside week to the upside? And we're going to have an inside month. Let's go over destinations and a game plan for this morning. So right now, with just over an hour to go, I'm going to use Friday's high as a downside destination. So my first destination on the upside, again, these two, 283.70, 283.94 are being taken out. Now, above there, we had 285.13, which was an afternoon rally high from April 20th. Right now, there it is in J period, we're trading above it. So my first destination on the upside will be 286.29. That is last week's high. If we come out of it, we're fairly close to it now, and take it out, that would be an inside week up. And you have to go with that trade, but more importantly, monitor it for continuation. Above there, we have our pre-market high, which right now is 286.65. Then we have 287.30, which is the top of our 11-day balance. So, remember, balance rules. Sellers are not going to give up this level too easily for two reasons. Number one, it's the top of a balance. Number two, we're getting very close to that critical 287 level I talked to you about, where we failed 2 days in a row, right? On the 17th and on the 20th, on that Monday. So that's important. Then above that, we have a weekly high of 288.52, and then filling a gap at 290.23 from March 9th. And that 288.52 is basically the top. I said, do we have a triple top on the weekly? So you'll see that on the weekly. So that, to me, acceptance is going to need to come above that 288.52 and close above it at some point this week. If we are able to do that and fill that gap, we get pretty light above that. We have 295.07, which is 9 wide from March 6th. For the downside, we are going to use Friday's high of 283. Well, actually, we're going to use 284.89, which is my pre-market low right now. So inside the gap, pre-market low. Then we're going to use 283.70, Friday's high, which would fill the gap. And then below that, you have the price probe of 282.93, L's high, and then the price spike of 281.56 eyes high. And then you didn't have anything until the day's low of 278.50. So what's the game plan? Well, here we are, right? Gapping higher. Right now, this gap is $2.50. It's a pretty large gap, right? You know I don't like to buy and get involved that far away from a previous gap because I'm looking for an inventory adjustment. The second thing that would make me wary of being a buyer initially in a period is we're coming to the top of last week's high, which was an inside week. And then above that, we have that big important 287 level. So we're going to have to see if sellers are going to give that up that easily. So do I want to sell it up here? No, not necessarily. I would like to see if we come out of an inside week, right? I say the most important thing is you go with the trade, but you monitor it for continuation or lack of. Well, if we pop the 20th high, which is last week's high, and come right back into it and never get to 287, then maybe we get an inventory adjustment. Maybe I take a put play again, not because the market's bad, but because I'm just looking for an inventory adjustment. That would be the only put play I would take up here, and that's the reason I would take it. We're going to have a gap higher and value higher. Do I want to take a call play up here? I do not. I would love to take a call play where we get an inventory adjustment, maybe test or hold above the pre-market low of 284.89, see some volume taper, and then get long, and then attack last week's high. That's what I would look for. Again, there is no reason you have to trade in a period. We are going to get numerous opportunities today. Just let this market shake out. You're coming to some very, very visual points and important points. Weekly high, inside week high, 287 critical level. I think there's going to be a bit of a battle at this level before they give it up. Okay? Now, chart-wise. Four days to go in the month. We're one time framing down. We are going to have an inside month unless something drastic happens in the next 4 days. The important thing, if you're a bear, you like the one time framing down. If you're a bull, you want to close above 278. Well, right now, with 4 days to go, we're trading $8 above it. So, who's winning? Right? It's a monthly. Weekly. Here's that critical 287 level. We've battled since January of 2018. Almost 2.5 years. Triple top? I don't know. Inside week, we're possibly coming out of it to the upside. If you come out of it, I expect to take out then that previous week's high. And then the triple top, that's the important one for me to get over because it's still, for my money, just stretching the balance if you don't get accepted above it. And then a daily, 11-day balance. You can say it's a 2-day balance, or you can even say it's an inside day. It definitely was in the ES. We're above the 50, so that's a feather in the bull's cap. However, as of right now, we're trading at 286.30. We're bumping up against the top end of an 11-day balance along with that 287 level. I would be kind of surprised if the bears just give it up the first time. Nothing's impossible, but I would think we should get some kind of counter auction around this level this morning. Remains to be seen. I'll update you guys for the traders in my room. You'll have live action, obviously, starting at 9:15, so I could update you. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we will recap at 4 p.m.